Chicago Fire has been winning hearts for over a decade now. The last and 10th season ended on a cliffhanger with their most anticipated couple getting interrupted. The couple had already been keeping viewers on their toes, and the network knew just how to make that count. So let's take a look at what the new season has in store for us and our favorite pair. Let's get started. First off, let's talk a little about the cliffhanger that is Severide. We all know how much y'all love to see these two, and to let you in on a secret, we do too. So let's break it down. The official information regarding the Chicago Fire Season 11 opener indicates that Kelly Severide and Stella Kidd are in danger. Before we begin, spoiler alert, you've been warned, folks. The pair from Firehouse 51 finally got married in Season 10 of the original One Chicago series, after a number of back and forths. Chief Boden's crew had a great time celebrating the marriage with a surprise attendance from the recently transferred Matt Casey, who even flew back to Chicago for the occasion. Unfortunately, NBC is unable to stop there. We just can't have one good thing going consistently, can we? Severide and Kidd are set to embark on their honeymoon when a suspicious SUV shows up in front of their cabin accommodations in the last seconds of the Chicago Fire Season 10 finale. Since then, the couple's future has been a dark cloud for all viewers and admirers. But fret not, our loyal viewers, because we bring you good news. Coming up, so what does the premiere synopsis say? Don't you worry, you guys, we got you covered. Severide and Kidd will survive the impending peril, according to Chicago Fire Season 11 set photos. But we'd hold on before opening the bubbly too. The Season 11 premiere episode's official specifications have taken the internet by storm. And you know what they say, a single picture is better than 1,000 words. So let's see what stories these pictures have to say. Let's get the obvious out of the way. The pictures here indicate that the newlyweds will have to defend themselves from their assailants. According to Rotten Tomatoes, the honeymoon of Kidd and Severide will be cut short in the Chicago Fire Season 11 premiere. Hold on tight. In other scenes, Violet and Brett re-examine their interactions with Chief Hawkins and Casey as well. But let's get real. The official synopsis for Chicago Fire Season 11 Episode 1 says, a perilous figure from Kidd and Severide's past interrupts their honeymoon. Kidd's former academy classmate joins Firehouse 51, and Brett and Violet look back and reflect on their relationship together. Not that cryptic, but still cryptic enough, just the way we like it. One thing we love is the mystery that just went on another level by the revelation of who attacked Severide and Kidd when they were on their honeymoon. Jokes aside, we hate it when they use the whole season to find the one guy, don't you? Next, what do we know so far? What do we know about this guy? At first, it was believed that whoever was following the two lovebirds had some connection to the unintentional drug bust that Severide was caught up in near the end of Chicago Fire Season 10. After he jumped shortly before the two agreed to eventually be married, that case became a little too dangerous, so Chief Boden decided to involve Hank Voight's intelligence unit from the Chicago PD. But this new Chicago Fire Season 11 premiere summary appears to refute the hypothesis, because Severide was formerly involved in it rather than Kidd. Instead, it appears that the person pursuing them knows the couple personally. Could it be that the bad guy might be closer to home? Not gonna lie, we're a little scared here. Up next, what should viewers expect from this new season? Even if it already has been established that Severide and Kidd will survive their honeymoon unhurt, they would still need to protect one another from anyone trying to harm them. Having said that, it's possible that the mystery will take some time to unravel. Season 11 of Chicago Fire may have a season-long narrative that keeps the couple on their toes. Fun. This whole situation could go on to mean that rather than taking it easy in their first year as Mr. and Mrs. Severide, they would need to exercise extra caution because someone out there has a grudge against them. In general, Firehouse 51 must be on guard as well, because they might end up becoming a target in an endeavor to harm Severide and Kidd. But our little Mr. and Mrs. deserve a season of bliss, man. With that being said, we have to admit this new season seems promising. Let's learn more about what we know about the 11th season. We really appreciate the new Chicago Fire images from Season 11. They shed some light on the backstory, revealing Severide's destiny. Since Taylor Kinney is wearing her wedding ring in the image, the scenes she is currently filming are all for the post-Season 10 finale. You can tell we've got our detective hats on at the moment, can't you? Since Chicago Fire Season 11 filming has been ongoing for some time, further pictures and videos have started to circulate online. There is a clip that shows that Violet and Chief Hawkins' romance is still going strong. Cuties. In one of those videos at Firehouse 51, the lieutenant of Truck 81 can be seen performing with her wedding band. We're uncertain what to make of the whole scenario, but the fact that she returns to the station suggests that she may have been the target of an unheard ambush. Now let's shed some light on the couple's plans. The couple's plans for the future are not yet known. Kinney paused before responding when asked if the couple might consider having children, saying he had yet to see what the writers had in store for him. But if we're being honest, being parents may not be Kidd and Severide's main priority given their pasts. If we were to guess, both will now be concentrating on their careers, and they will be less inclined to create a family if they continue to be in danger following a potential attack during their honeymoon. In any case, when Chicago Fire Season 11 resumes with fresh episodes this autumn, at least we all know that they are both fine. More on our news radar. What's more, let's talk renewal and who among the cast will be returning. At the conclusion of Season 8 in February 2020, NBC renewed Chicago Fire for a further 3 seasons as one of its most watched programs. The 9th, 10th, and 11th seasons of the Dick Wolf-created NBC series are now assured. Chicago Fire has been guaranteed to continue until Season 11 at the very least, unlike many other programs that wait for a yearly decision on whether to renew or cancel. Now, who will we be seeing in the upcoming season? For Chicago Fire Season 11, it's anticipated that the main cast will stay. Show stalwarts like David Eigenberg, Eamon Walker, Christian Stolt, Kara Kilmer, and Miranda Ray Mayo, among others, are ready to return to their individual character roles under the direction of Taylor Kinney. There is a chance that NBC will be interested in keeping this core crew for the foreseeable future after Spencer leaves, and we think we're okay with that. Now, how does the last season lay the groundwork for the 11th chapter? You have to hand it to them. The nuptials of Kidd and Severide was a wonderful way to cap the debut decade of Chicago Fire. The couple traveled right away to their destination for their honeymoon after the festivities. But just before Chicago Fire Season 10 comes to a close, a mysterious SUV parked in front of Kidd and Severide's lodgings, raising the possibility of a threat. The likelihood is that it has to do with the drug trafficking that Severide discovered right before their wedding. Although the case has already been handed over to the Chicago Police Department's Intelligence Division, it appears that Severide will still be involved in it in Season 11 of Chicago Fire. The ending laid down just the right amount of panic and mystery to have us all hooked for the new season. We can't wait to see how they tap into this. Lastly, where and when can you guys watch the new season? Given how popular Chicago Wednesdays have been for NBC, it's not surprising that the network will continue to air that lineup in 2022. The 11th season of Chicago Fire will premiere on September 21st at 9 p.m., just after Chicago Med and before Chicago PD. Throughout the whole season, all 3 programs will continue to air as a 3-hour block of One Chicago content, a crossover event for which the franchise has become known and which fellow Dick Wolf franchise Law & Order is poised to imitate, has not yet been confirmed by the network, but fingers crossed. That's a wrap. Let us know in the comments what you think the new season has in store for our favorite little couple. Hit like and click that subscribe button, and we'll be back with another video.